Anyone who has ever sold property will tell you that it is one of the most stressful things that you can put yourself through voluntarily. You're going to have to be patient, you're going to have to be calm, and you're going to need to engage the services of lawyers and experts. For most people, selling their house or apartment is the final step towards buying their dream home, but it can often turn into a nightmare. Make no mistake, this is a big life decision and it is something that you will need to be properly prepared for. Here are a few things that you need to know before you get started. Be ready to put the work in. When you're selling a home, you need to know that this is a marathon, not a sprint, especially with the world the way it is right now. You are going to need to roll up your sleeves and get to work on making sure that your property is in the best possible condition for prospective buyers, and to make sure that any external valuation is not going to yield any nasty surprises. So, make those repairs, consider what people will see when they enter your home with an eye to buy, and think carefully about the pictures you are choosing to put on listing sites. You also need to be prepared for the psychological toll that having strangers look at, and walk around your home, will bring. It's a complicated situation, but try to keep emotion out of the equation as much as possible. Seek professional help. When we're talking about being covered, we are talking about making sure that someone is protecting your interests while you're going through this process. No one wants to be left in the lurch having put money down on their new home only to discover that a buyer is trying to pull out at the last minute. Now, there are certainly stages at which it's perfectly understandable to get cold feet, but there's a point where things get beyond good faith and start causing you real problems. In this instance, it is always worth hiring experienced real estate attorneys to protect your rights and pursue compensation. It's also important to remember that specifics may vary from state to state, so going with a local firm is always a good option as they know the terrain and they will go the extra mile. If you're looking to sell your home in Utah, for example, Utah real estate attorneys Hepworth & Associates make it a point of pride to be available 7 days a week for the citizens of their state. Expect the unexpected. Hypothetically, selling your home should be easy. After all, this is something that people do every day and for which there are many tools and services to help you get it done smoothly. However, although you may have done all the proper checks on the property and listed every detail that you need to, there will always be hiccups along the way. This is because, when it comes down to it, you are relying on someone else and there will always be issues and personal factors that you cannot prepare for. So, be ready for a bumpy ride, and remember that just because it can be harder to sell in winter, that doesn't mean it can't be done. For more like this, visit elleblonde.com or subscribe to our channel.